my friends, it's so good to be back to show you my latest project, which is a fairy journal. I have made this for my daughter as I've been wanting to make her a journal for quite some time, and she loves all things girly, a bit like myself. She loves fairies, she loves glitter, sparkle, beautiful pinks and pastel colours, and this kit was just ideal. It really is amazing. I used the Fairy Dust Garden Fairy Journal Kit by Ivy Shutters, and you can purchase that on Etsy. I also used a couple of pages that I purchased from somebody else on Etsy, but I can't remember who the seller was. They weren't as nice as the Ivy Shutters and the quality wasn't as good, but they were much cheaper, so I didn't want to waste any money. So what I've done is I've used some bits and pieces from the other kit as well. I've used some papers which I had in my stash. The front cover is one of them. This is a page from the kit which I have distressed and ripped round the edges and decorated with beautiful lace and some stickles. I've also done some stamping from my Stampin' Up stamps and used various different colours for that, and I'm really pleased how that turned out. And these little pieces I had in my stash, and the little flowers and the little charm which says believe. And I got some lovely lace from eBay and it's white. So what I've done is I've just used the distressing inks to subtly change the colour where needed. And I've got a little baby boy fairy here from the other kit, and I've just used glossy accents there just to make him look like he's behind a clock face or a locket. So I thought that was a nice touch. And pale peach rosette trim and the kind of peach or bally pink colour paper on the back. And this is organza ribbon and I've distressed it to change the colour. The journal is so chunky that I've made a little coin envelope. Got the tutorial from Deli Girl for that, and I've decorated it with some lace and pearls and a ribbon. And I've already put some stuff in here because the journal is so chunky. I think my daughter's going to have to take some of the bits out and keep them separately in the envelope. But she does write to a lot of pen pals, so she'll find lots of uses for all these extra little bits. This is scrapbooking paper I had in my stash, and this is the first page from the collection. I sprayed all the bits from the collection with the Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer Mist and decorated this one with some lace. I might actually go round and use some stickles as well just to finish it off. And a little pocket with some tags. A little cardboard tuck. This is inspiration for this came from Dreams Etc. You really must check out the YouTube channel of Dreams Etc. because she makes beautiful journals and fantastic videos, and this is where the idea for this came from. And I just decorated it with lace and diamante and did some stenciling on the back. And this is another page from the collection. And scrapbooking paper, and I've done some stamping here, and I've put my daughter's name in and used a couple of lovely embellishments. I used the whole pack in this journal and some cards I made from the kit. This is just scrapbooking paper, and I've made quite a lot of tags using, I think it's a Tim Holtz tag set die, and the collection was ideal for making tags, so I've made quite a few tags using that, and a little rosette embellishment, and I've taken inspiration for that from Crafty Irina. You really must check out her YouTube videos. She makes some beautiful stuff, and I've picked up loads of good ideas from her. And I've just made a little lace pocket and put a little card in there, and made a pocket from the collection, put a little card in, and made some little mason jars. I think the idea for this may have come from Crafty Irina, and I'm sure I'm sure it was her, and she does have a video tutorial to show you how to make them. I do apologise if it wasn't Irene, but I've got a Stampin' Up! Stamp and die set called Jar of Love, and that's what I used to make these, and I thought it looked really sweet in the collection. And this one's got a little fairy inside. This is the centre of the signature. I've made an envelope. This is a Deli Girl idea, so you tie your strings and then assemble your envelope around them, and I've just put a card from the other collection in there. And there's a belly band decorated with lace and embellished. All the little extra bits from the collection that are inside envelopes are printed onto tea-dyed paper just to make them look a bit more vintage. This is some stenciling, a secret journaling spot, and I've used eyelash trim and a flower. Couple of library cards which I previously purchased from Etsy. A little pocket made from a card from the other collection, and I think this was the Ivy Shutters collection, and I've just made it into a little pocket and added some journaling spots. And this is an envelope from the Ivy Shutters collection, so I've used that to make a tuck spot, made a little paper clip just to hold it all together, and on the other side there's another tag which I've made, and the colours in here are just amazing. Made a little lace pocket. I did get inspiration from someone on YouTube for that, and I had a look through again to try and find it so that I could give the crafter or artist the credit for it, but I couldn't find it. But isn't YouTube just wonderful to be able to pick up all these ideas? That's why I love sharing my videos, because I've learned to make mini albums and journals just by watching YouTube and chatting to crafters from all over the world. So it's nice to be able to share it so that other people get ideas too. Another little rosette tuck spot, a little pocket using one of the oval tags from the collection. And I love these paper clips. Crafty Irina, thank you so much for the inspiration for these. Just decorated with some lace and embellishments, and I love these clips. All sprayed with Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer Mist. And I've made a little pocket here, and that's a little tuck spot. A little doily tuck spot. They're just plain Stampin' Up doilies which are ivory coloured, and I just use my distressing inks to change the colours. And I always decoupage over the top to give them extra strength. And a little envelope tuck. I've got a die from Stampin' Up that cuts these out, and I've just put a little scrap in there. And this is just a card from the other collection. And I love this page. I love the colours. This is a scrapbooking paper that I had, and I've just picked out colours from one of the pages in the kit that kind of match in with it, and made a little tag and used some lovely satin ribbon and some organza ribbon and made a little flower. That was a scrap from the rosette trim, and I just made a little flower out of it, and it's just so cute. And on the other side there's a glassine bag, and I've made a little pocket and decorated it with lace. I love this embellishment that I made using the satin ribbon, and this is one of the embellishments I bought from Paperchase, and it's really gorgeous, but it's rather chunky, so it is making the journal very bulky. So I don't know if my daughter will end up taking it off and using it for something else. But that was basically just a running stitch, ran down the centre of a strip of ribbon and just gathered it up and shaped it. And I've put a little tag in there. This is another scrapbooking sheet, which is hiding the inside of the signature, and I've made another little paper clip and decorated it with an embellishment that I had in my stash, and there's a couple of journaling spots in there. It was just such a wonderful collection to work with. And just decorated this corner tuck with some lace and a feather, and that's a coin envelope from the collection, and it's also a secret journaling spot. And this is another little mason jar, and this one is really cute. She's gorgeous, and I put a handle on this one, and a Dreams Etc. inspired scroll, which I have attached using eyelets and some ribbon, and a little plastic pocket here for a photograph. Another little envelope tuck, decorated on the other side and sprayed with glimmer mist. Another pocket for the 3 of the tags from the collection. A little envelope which I have placed a index card and decorated the glassine bag on the front with lace. And there's some more of that stitching. I tried to do as many sheets as I could with the stitching stamp, and made a little library pocket decorated with lace. And on the other side there's another glassine bag with lace and a tag. and a pocket with a couple of tags, another photo pocket, and this little envelope I've just stenciled, and that paper clip is back to front. Another paper clip, and there's a couple of tags, and the envelope opens up, and another little pocket with a couple of tags, another library pocket, and another little mason jar with a beautiful fairy inside. This is from the collection, and I've made it into a little tuck spot with a paper clip and attached a couple of tags. Another envelope which has been painted with metallic paint, and I've also used the pink distressing spray and decorated it with lace, and I've cut the top off the envelope this time, and there's a couple of postcards in there which I picked up at Paperchase. And on the other side, just to hide as much of the envelope as possible, I've made some pockets and put in some tags, and that's also been sprayed. A little library pocket, and another I can't fit it in, another little pocket with some tags, and that's a secret journaling spot. I'll show you it this way. And that's the other side of the envelope, which has been stenciled, and there's a tag, another little pocket, and a doily with tea-dyed paper, and I've sprayed it with glimmer mist. There's a tag at the back, and here I've done some stenciling and used the Cosmic Shimmer glitter. And that's it. So it's really chunky. Like, that doesn't even want to go in. So I hope you've enjoyed the run through of the book. I'm really pleased with it. And if you like it, then please give me the thumbs up, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I don't have that many subscribers, so that would be really nice if you could do that. And I hope you liked it, and I'll be back again soon. Thanks very much, and cheerio.